watching True School Sports.
All right, thank
My flow, my show brought me the dough that bought me all my fancy things, my crib, my cars, my clothes, my jewels. Look, homie, I done came up and I ain't changing. You should love it way more than you hate it. Oh, you mad? I thought that you'd be happy I made it.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. Now, word to my hometown Florida Panthers, not for any reason because they're not in the playoffs, not relevant, but I'm wearing a Panthers shirt, so big shout out to Broward County's very own Florida Panthers, my favorite hockey team if you don't know. But anyway, I wanted to talk about something that this video right here that I'm making right now was a very requested video by my subscribers. I think I got about 4 to 5 comments asking me to make this video. So as many of you may know, I am a man of the people. You know, you like that one song from the 70s said, you know, you got to give the people what they want. And we're giving the people what they want here on True School Sports. And what they want is they wanted your boy BT to make a video on Tyson Fury now being ranked the #1 heavyweight by Ring Magazine. So Tyson Fury is rated the #1 heavyweight by Ring Magazine. You know, Ring Magazine, the Bible of boxing, okay? The Bible of boxing, the Ring Magazine. So no longer is he just #1 in my heart and #1 in your hearts. He's #1 on Ring Magazine. This comes after the fact that Anthony Joshua was upset by Andy Ruiz Jr. You know, right now I got the Ring Magazine heavyweight rankings in front of me, and they are as follows. Tyson Fury is #1. Deontay the Bronze Bound Wilder is #2. Andy Ruiz Jr. is #3. And Anthony Joshua is #4, and Dillian White is #5. I think those are fair rankings. Personally, I would actually have Andy Ruiz above Deontay Wilder, just because the win, you know, the one win he got against Anthony Joshua is more significant than anything Wilder's done his whole entire career. But I'm not mad at anybody for thinking that Wilder is the #1 or #2 heavyweight in the world. You know, he's knocked out or knocked down at least every man he's fought in the ring, and he has 9 title defenses. So there's a legitimate argument for him to be #1. But with Tyson Fury being the #1 heavyweight in the world by Ring Magazine, I think it's the right thing because he is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. And I know a lot of you guys out there get sick of hearing this lineal championship talk, but he is the lineal heavyweight champion of the world. This is a man in Tyson Fury who doesn't have a body of work as good as Anthony Joshua, and his knockout percentage isn't as high as Deontay Wilder. But there is no other heavyweight, and I repeat this again because I don't think sometimes you guys listen. There is no other heavyweight in the world who has taken on more risks in big fights than Tyson Fury. Fighting Vladimir Klitschko on the road in Germany, you know, that was a massive risk at the time. He was the underdog going into that fight. Nobody thought they was going to win that fight. That was looked at to be a routine defense for Vladimir Klitschko. Then you have the fact that with Fury, he also fought Deontay Wilder coming off his couch, and he was an underdog in that fight. And you know, I believed in universally, you know, it's pretty much a fact unless you are delusional or a biased Wilder fan. It is a fact that universally there is no big fight in recent memory where a fighter has gotten robbed on the cards, and the fans, the boxing community, and the world at large agree that, you know, he won the fight. You know, universally that is recognized. So he's basically the uncrowned WBC champion, and he outboxed Deontay Wilder with relative ease. I know he got knocked down 2 times, but aside from those rounds where he got knocked down, he outboxed him every round. Every round he outboxed him. So, you know, he's the best heavyweight in the world. Aside from those 2 fights, you know, he's beaten the likes of Derek Chisora, Steve Cunningham. You know, tough fighters, good fighters. So got a solid resume. Fought 2 of the best heavyweights of the last 15 years in Klitschko and Wilder, as to where, you know, Joshua has not had the opportunity to fight fighters at that level of a Klitschko when Fury fought him, and a Wilder when Fury fought him. And the only fighter that Wilder has fought at that level is Fury himself. So, you know, he's proven himself to be a great fighter. He's proven himself to be you know, the wild card of the division. You know, I sincerely believe that if it wasn't for Tyson Fury, right now we'd still be going on with the boring ass Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder negotiations, which dragged on. Because I believe if Tyson Fury would have never came back, Wilder would have never had a classic fight with Fury, which means that they would have just stuck to what they were doing. Wilder would have fought Canada, fought opposition. Joshua would have fought fighters in England that he knew he could beat, or that were solid fighters that he'd be favored to beat, and their gravy trains would just keep going on. But because Tyson Fury, I believe, it forced Anthony Joshua to make his American debut, which forced him to, be in not the best place mentally, and he caught the wrong fighter at the wrong time in Andy Ruiz Jr., and it's shaking up the heavyweight division and put it squarely on its ass. So, look, I have been saying this for years upon years, and I will maintain my belief, just in case you guys don't understand English, just in case I don't enunciate my words or talk slow enough for you guys, so I will slow it down when I say it again. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. There is not a man born from his mother that can beat Tyson Fury. Not Deontay Wilder, not Anthony Joshua, not Andy Ruiz Jr., not Dillian White, not Luis Ortiz, not Philip Hrgovic, not Ivan Ditchko, not Trevor Berbick, not Jack Johnson. Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world. I don't want to hear it. So he's no longer number one. He's no longer the number one heavyweight just in my heart, but he's the number one heavyweight in Ring Magazine. Now, I know this has caused quite a stir from people who have found out that he is now the number one ranked heavyweight on Ring Magazine. I saw one comment where a guy was like, this is proof, because somebody commented on one of my videos asking me to do a video on Tyson Fury being the number one rated heavyweight on Ring Magazine, and I saw a response to this person's comment, and one guy was like, this just proves right here that there's racism in boxing, that Tyson Fury has no titles and he's ranked number one by Ring Magazine. Well, no. I think what Ring Magazine is simply doing is recognizing two things. Number one, they're recognizing that Tyson Fury is the lineal champion of the heavyweight division of heavyweight boxing. That's number one. And number two, they are recognizing what most boxing fans universally recognize, which is the fact that he did beat Deontay Wilder and he was robbed of the greatest comeback in boxing history. So in recognizing that, they are putting a number one because Joshua was lost. And that's just what it is. Like the great Bruce Almighty said, Jim Carrey said in the movie Bruce Almighty, that's just the way the cookie crumbles. And if you don't like it, well, that's too bad. That's life. Tough shit. You got to deal with it. So Tyson Fury, rated number one by Ring Magazine. I look forward to seeing him fight Wilder again. Right now that's probably the biggest fight in the heavyweight division now that Joshua lost, because the Wilder-Joshua fight has lost a lot of its luster now that Anthony Joshua lost. So Fury Wilder would be the matchup of the number one and number two heavyweights in the world at this point in time. And I would say this, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Tyson Fury is going to be fighting against Tom Schwartz on June 15th. Fingers crossed that he comes through and does the business on the night. But when he does fight Deontay Wilder again, he will take him to school and will not land a single punch on Deontay Wilder again. If you don't believe that Tyson Fury is the number one heavyweight in the world right now, you will after they fight in the rematch when it happens then. So, I'm just going to sit back and watch it play out, because I've been saying the same things for years now, that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the world, that if he trains and he's focused, he is the best fighter in this division. There's no ifs, ands, buts about it. There's no qualms about it for me. So I'm glad Ring Magazine recognizes it, because I recognize it, and a lot of people on YouTube and the boxing will recognize it. So I'm not going to talk too much more on this, because there's not really much to talk about. Ring Magazine is just enforcing what many of us intelligent, smart boxing fans, objective boxing fans already know, and that is that Tyson Fury is the best heavyweight in the whole world of boxing. So you can leave your comments down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about that. I'm sure I'll get a lot of Wilder fans that have a lot to say about this in the comments down below, so I look forward to hearing that. Make sure you smash that like button like it was your ex-girlfriend. Like I say in all my videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.
This is Showtime, Sean Porter. This is Aerosmith Dre. Hey everyone, this is Jesse Vargas. You're watching True School Sports. You're watching True School Sports. All right. And you're watching True School Sports. Stay tuned.